Good morning. I'm a little sweaty. I'm coming to you today because I was thinking last night and I was thinking, why am I so dang sad? When can I stop being sad? I'm like, can I just have one day that I don't break into tears? And some might think I'm over emotional or overly sensitive or a crybaby. And it's okay. You can think whatever you want. But what I know about emotion is that if you let it out, it won't make you sick and it won't take you down. And I did pretty good most of the day yesterday till I was on the ScarPeg meeting and then saw all these awesome people that generously have reached out to me, have donated to me, have done so many things to make sure that I'm doing as best I can. I don't want to say okay, but doing as best I can. And then I was in Target last night and I'm so grateful to have a place to live. Um, and to have safety, and it's beautiful and it's nice. And thank you again to Carol for making it happen, but it's not our place. So they don't have things that we have. They don't have Tupperware containers. They don't have pizza cutters. And so last night I was like, I have to go to Target. And my big reason was to buy a sports bra, which I hate to talk about bras, but I got to say, for those of you that don't understand the challenge of a sports bra, or they only make them where they pull over your head, which doesn't work for some of us for a variety of reasons. I just start crying. Like, first of all, I couldn't find the pizza cutter because I couldn't think about until I got in the car to drive home. Oh, a pizza cutter would be in the kitchen supplies, but it's like when you go through a trauma, it's like only part of your brain is working. And so when people say, and mostly people are nice and everybody's good intended, but people sometimes say things like, well, at least you're alive. You should be grateful to be alive. You know, you have yourself and your dogs. And every day, somebody, at least 1 to 10 people say that to me. And I am grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful to have my dogs. But my friend Joan said, the best thing about a home is familiarity. And I was thinking about this morning. So yesterday I joined a gym and I found a church close by. And I have spent 30 years of my life growing up in unstable, insecure, dysfunctional home. I have spent 30 years working every single day, not to be the exception, but to become the exception every day, to break the cycles, to rewrite the story of where I came from to where I'm going. And for me, that is so much about stability, security, and schedule. And a lot of people see me as a person that flies around by the seat of my pants. And in some ways I do. But trust me, behind the scenes, I have a schedule. If I did not have a schedule, I could not do what I do, and I could not as effectively do what I do. And I'm pretty systematic about going to bed early when I'm in my stable. I'm pretty systematic about waking up early, moving my body, whether that's a walk or a workout or a gym or whatever. And yesterday I joined a gym and I got lost going to it today and it's across the street. But I joined a gym because I need to sweat. I need to work out. I need to be around other positive people. Yes, I have my videos and I love my videos, but right now I need community of encouragement and super loud music where people in the room are all singing and encouraging one another. And the workout is so freaking hard and it's only 30 minutes, but it's so hard. But it's so good. And I just need to do something with my physical body because my emotional body is so exhausted. And not having a home makes you feel insecure, makes you feel unstable. And not having my routine and my schedule is so hard. And so, yes, it's not the pizza cutter or the sports bra that fits right. It is knowing where that is. It is having a place that you're 100% comfortable and you know who you are. And I've spent 30 years building that stability. I moved 83 times by the time I was 18. Sometimes it was a week here or a week there, or being homeless or being in a shelter. But I worked so hard to have a home. And it was less than a year ago that we moved to Fort Myers Beach to fulfill a 30-year dream of living at the beach and walking the beach because movement is my medicine. But 100 things are my medicine. 100 things I have to do every day to take care of myself, whether it's eliminating unhealthy relationships, whether it's listening to uplifting music, not watching the news, having prayer time, having journal time, drinking plenty of water, listening to loud music. There's so many things that I do every single day intentionally so that I can stay healthy and stable. Because when you grow up in dysfunction, it wants to steal you. It wants to tell you that the only thing that will help you get through the day is addiction, is being on drugs, is being high, is being drunk. It's the only thing that you can deal with, that you need to cope with your background, where you come. Or I just barely survived it. And people are like, I survived a lot. I'm getting through. I don't want that. I don't want to be an addict. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be stuck in a rut of like, okay, I'm just going to survive. I want to fully be alive. I want to know that people are good and life can be good. I want to be able to trust people, even if I've been betrayed and hurt by friends or family or whatever. I want to be fully alive, not partially alive. And in order for me to do that, I need stability. I need structure. I need a schedule. And that is what has been stolen. And that is what I'm grieving. It's not the stuff, it's the comfort of going to a place that's safe. It's the when I'm the high energy woman in the world, which I love being, and pouring into other people, which I love doing, that there is a place that I can go and have respite, that I can sit and breathe and watch the sunset and listen to God talk to me and tell me I have a purpose for you. And it is big, but you got to take care of yourself so you can go take care of other people. It is that I cry for every day. It is that I miss. And I know, I hope I know that someday I'll go back. But I also know going Saturday, we're going to go for 1 hour and get some more clothes and some things. We have 1 hour that we can be there. It's going to be traumatic. It's a war zone. It's not just the sights, it's the sounds, it's the feeling, it's the fear, it's the terror of being in that storeroom for 22 hours, praying that we would come out alive, singing praise to God, saying, thank you, Lord, for saving us, for protecting us, because you have a purpose for us beyond this storm and through this storm. But that's what I want people to know is when people lose things, it isn't the stuff. It's the familiarity. It's the being able to reach in a drawer and having the right thing to wear, or having the right thing to cut pizza, since really it's hard to cook. And I don't know why it's so hard to cook or think or move. And tomorrow will be a month since the storm hit, but everything's hard. Little things are hard. I wasn't going to cry again today. Every day I tell myself, don't cry. But then I'm like, no, I'm sad. I worked really, really hard to get to where I was in my life. And some people supported me and some people abandoned me, but it didn't matter. I had a vision. I believed in the vision God painted for me, really. That he said, Annie, I have created you for this beautiful, positive impact that you're going to make on the world, that you're going to bring people into the world and you're going to show them what it means to be a pineapple person. You're just going to pour into them and you're going to fill them up and they're going to think, man, I can be kind. I can look up and see people. I cannot be so cliquey or stuck with my own group. I can stay open. One of my friends over the years, one of the things that really different relationships have different meaning. And one girlfriend used to say, we would laugh that the first thing we thought about when people invited us over was, would they have enough food? And we'd always pack food to make sure they had enough food. And another friend said she used to be more cliquey, and she used to live elsewhere and be more cliquey. And then she moved and she knew what it felt like to be left out, to not be included. And her and I kind of built our friendship because I always said the more the merrier. I didn't care if I met a friend on a bar stool or in a Bible study, if I met a friend who was a neighbor, if I met a friend that was really conservative or really liberal. I always wanted to include everybody. I never wanted anyone to feel left out. And our friendship was built on the more the merrier and being inclusive. And I don't know. I want to have people over. I want people to come over and give them a hug. I want to sit around a dinner table and laugh and cry and share stories. I want to have a full day that I don't cry. But if I do, I'm not going to apologize because I'm sad. I've worked so hard for so many years to get to this place. And I've been through trauma. I know trauma. And I teach about dealing with trauma and accepting change and looking for the silver lining. And I believe all that. And I know there's a million silver linings in this. But I also teach that it's okay to grieve and then we don't have to explain it. And there's no time limit on it. I've met women and men that have lost their children 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. And they ask me, why my friends get mad. They want me to get over it. What do you think? And I say, I think let yourself feel whatever you feel. Don't let those feelings consume you, but allow them to live in you and come through you. Anyway, I found a sports bra and I worked out today. And if I do nothing else, I did that. And I don't know what else I'll do, but I'm going to try and return some phone calls. And I'm super grateful because I'm starting to get leads for speaking again for next year. And I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all of you that have heard me, referred me, passed my name on. It means the world to me, especially now. And when I speak, I feel alive and stable and secure because it's part of what I built. But there's a lot of unknown still, and one day at a time. So that's it. That's what I'm grieving. Insecurity, instability, and no schedule, but I'm trying to get back. My goal right now, I just signed up for this gym and it's like a 24-day pass. So I'm like, I'm going to work out every day for 24 days. And I know I don't have to work out 24 days in a row. And honestly, I'm not going to because I'm speaking and I'm traveling. But when I'm here, that 30-minute workout gives me a little piece of normalcy in a very disrupted time. So thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me vent, explain, encourage you to go move your body because movement is medicine. And it feels good. It feels good to sweat and be so tired and so sore in that class that I can't cry. All right. God bless. Peace be with you.